bring in meteorologist Kristi Gordon with a look at our forecast. You know, we'll see some rain this weekend, Kristi.
Yes, unfortunately, rain this weekend. I think that it's good news, and we need the snowpack accumulation as we head into these months. That really helps us throughout the summer months with water in the reservoirs. So if I wanted to just show you sort of in terms of climate where we're at right now. It is official that La Nina is now over. We're now officially in a neutral stage. And what that La Nina tends to mean a cool phase for our area. So we're coming out of that cool phase. We do expect, though, the lingering effects of La Nina to continue for the next little while across the region. So we're talking about the next month or so. So that's one of the reasons why the spring could be cooler than average. But we are on El Nino watch. So heading into the fall and winter, we're certainly on El Nino watch, which heads us into a warm phase. And yes, in the neutral phase, just to give you perspective, what that can mean for our region is not necessarily a trend in one way or another, whether it's warmer than average or cooler than average. It's more so that we have large swings in variability. So that's something to be watching as we head into the next few months and certainly into the summer. Here's a look at your forecast for your Friday, everyone. We are expecting rainfall across the North Coast region, but otherwise pleasant conditions. Enjoy it because we are in for a wet pattern, especially over the South Coast. So one more day of sunshine with highs ranging from 12 to 13 degrees. We are not going to climb up to near seasonal values of 14. We're going to cool off as we head into the weekend as a series of systems make their way onshore. So as you said, yes, a wet weekend in store for us.
All right, thanks, Kristi. This is Kristi Gordon. Kristi, I know we don't do very detailed forecasts for that far ahead, but do we have any sort of big picture?
Yeah, so the big picture is really that La Nina officially has ended, but we still have a very cool pool of water off the coast, and that's going to continue. That was because of the La Nina, and that's going to continue to create sort of cooler than average conditions likely for the next couple of weeks to maybe month or more. But we certainly are transitioning to El Nino, so we're sort of in this neutral phase. And as we transition to El Nino, we will see a transition to above average temperatures across the southern BC area particularly. And that transition could happen sort of in May or June, it looks like, according to climatologists and Environment Canada meteorologists there. So we're certainly on El Nino watch, and that transition to warmer conditions are what we're concerned about for all sorts of things, from whether it be the drought that we're seeing or the snow melt, potential for flooding. So we'll be watching that. But yes, below average conditions are expected in the short term, with the transition to above average conditions as we head into sort of May and June. Now, for our region, we've been below average. Although we had sunshine yesterday and we're going to again tomorrow, we're not expecting temperatures to climb up back to near seasonal values. So enjoy the sunshine tomorrow, although it'll be a little on the cool side, especially tomorrow morning, chilly, because we've got another series of systems that are about to move onshore, not only through the weekend, but into the early part of next week. We don't have much of a change in this. So the North Coast will see the rainfall tomorrow, same for the Central Coast region, but inland regions across the south and across central regions will see sunshine. So will we, with a mix of sun and cloud, a range from 11 to 12 degrees. Seasonal temperatures at YVR is 14 for this time of year. So yeah, we're still a little bit below seasonal. And we are going to stay cool as we head into the weekend, with periods of rain and the series of systems staying unsettled into next week. Also, tonight's Central Windows weather window, I thought I would return us to sunshine that we saw yesterday. This is from Pitt Meadows. Danny capturing that great shot as the sun was setting. Thanks, Soph.
That's a gorgeous one. Thanks, Kristi. And